and welcome to another video. Today is going to be another super fun edition of trying out craft kits that I found at the thrift store. And today's is kind of fun. I've seen plenty of people play with these kinds of tools before, but I've never owned one for myself, so I'm really excited to test it out, and that is going to be a button making kit. Check that out, huh? It's got little needles, some thread. I'm assuming the button, I guess, I don't know, blanks maybe, and it looks like these are the materials that you need to wrap it. It looks like it helps you create wrapped fabric buttons, so you would need some fabric, which I grabbed some of my personal favorites from, man, I've been using this one for a long time, but it's just so pretty. I believe I've seen a lot of people use these, say, when making floor poofs or like textured pillows. Let me get one as an example. This pillow, for instance, if people are making these from scratch and they want to have a button that matches, instead of getting something separate, they'll use kits like this, which actually I want to say that's probably the exact same size button, to create a matching fabric so that it looks seamless as it's meant to be a part of the pillow and not like it's something that you just pulled out of your craft supply selection. So I am going to test it out, see how it works. Looks like it cost me $2.97 on clearance. So the directions seem relatively simple. Looks like they're kind of folded up inside there. So let's open this guy up and just take a look and see what we have inside. I love the resealable element. It just doesn't seem super easy to open up in the first place. So there's all of our tools and our directions inside. 2 languages, nice. Center and trace template onto fabric, cut out circle, center fabric circle upside down over nest. How do I know what these things are? 4 size 45 cover buttons, so this is a size 45. 1 nest, 1 pusher, a template. This isn't helping me. I don't know which of these things is which. Looks like I'm gonna have to rely pretty heavily on these black and white, super tiny black and white pictures. It looks like, and they couldn't have made this a color so that it stands out more in the black and white picture. It looks like this is our template. So we're gonna trace this out onto some fabric and then we are going to cut it out. That's steps 1 and 2. So let's do that first. Alrighty, I have my circle cut out, and you may also notice that the template has a little hole in the middle. That, I believe, is so that you can see what will actually show up on the button. If we look at the templates here, pop that out. Nice. If we look at the templates, you can see that they fit in here instead of on the outside. So this is, I'm assuming, so that it can be wrapped around and cover all the edges. So I've seen people even like, you know, embroider designs on like teeny tiny little hoops, and then they'll wrap it around in this and kind of create something 3-dimensional, which I think is really cool. So, all right, we've got that done. It's time to move on to 3. Center fabric circle upside down over the nest. And it looks like the nest is this like silicone-y, at least it feels like silicone, it might just be plastic. White bit, does feel like silicone. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what to do with the blue thing. Oh, it's sticky in there, interesting. Okay, so center fabric circle upside down over nest. Push button and fabric into the nest. So this is the button, I'm assuming. And I'm assuming this is what we use to push. Yep, that's working out pretty good. Fold fabric onto button. So okay, so I'm assuming I need to take this out. And then I need to push this in. It's not perfectly centered, but I'm assuming that's okay. And it looks like there's these back pieces. Pull one of those out. Center button back over the nest and gathered fabric. Center to press back into place using the pusher. Assuming I have to use the outside this time. You pop your button out. How cute! That was pretty easy, actually. Nice. This doesn't seem pushed down as much as I'd like it. I wonder if I can get, oh yeah, that snapped. Yes. Cool. I actually like this. And then obviously you can sew it in like that. Here's where I'm confused, is on the little buttons. They gave us 4 buttons, but it looks like we only got 2 backs. I guess my question now is, where the heck are my other couple button backs? I don't like that so much. Okay, I am going to make another button, time it start to finish, and tell you exactly how long this will take, assuming you have an idea of what you're doing. And I'm also going to try really hard to make sure I center it, so that's why I picked this pineapple design, so that I can see how easy it is to actually get the button centered onto the button template, I guess. So let's get this out of the way and get a hyperlapse started. So start to finish, this button took me about 2 minutes, and that was after I realized that I do not have to be so precise when cutting out the circles because it's all covered in the back anyway. So really it's just about getting the basic shape out. That way it can get stuffed. The only other thing that I wanted to test out is how easy it is to remove the backs, and not very, so that's good. Obviously this pineapple's just slightly too big. Centering it wasn't so bad. It was easy before I pushed it all the way down with the pusher to kind of get an idea of where things were starting and ending because it's a thinner fabric. I would also highly recommend doing this with thinner fabrics just for the best possible look. That way it doesn't get too bulky or possibly fall apart. The only other thing that I did want to include here is how much it would cost to continue using this. Obviously it only comes with these 4 button backs and, well, button covers, coverable buttons, I guess, and 2 backs. So really I only got 2 buttons out of this kit, though I did get the tool, which is nice, and the template, which is nice, though it does only work for this particular sized button. But I think, I really wonder, because it says it was on clearance, how much this was originally. It doesn't say on the tag, but $3 for this seems about right, given that I've only got 2 buttons and a tool. So the tool's $1 and the buttons are $1 each, but even that seems almost a little expensive for that. I mean, I guess you get some embroidery needles and thread. I don't know, I guess it's an okay deal on the sale price for what it is. I really hope that no one spent more than $3 on this, is all I'm saying. Also, if you were like I said, if you were interested in continuing to use this kit, these size 45 buttons, I believe it said that they're like a little over an inch wide, like 1 1/8 inches maybe, online. I checked Amazon and you can get a pack of 50 that has both the cover and the back for $12.75. That's for a pack of 50. And I did the math on that and it's just a little bit over. It's like 25.5 cents per button, which seems about right. And I think you can get a pack of 100, though not with Prime, for $18, so even more savings. It's obviously nowhere near as much as, you know, the 25-ish it would cost if you were to get 2 of the 50 packs. So, yeah. Well, that is all I had for you today. Overall, I would say this is a really cute project and a really fun project to make these custom buttons. It would also be really great to get a flat back, you know, if we didn't have this little loop here and it was completely flat, to turn these into like tiny little pins. I think that would be a super cute project to kind of create embroidered pins, or if you like really have a patterned fabric that you enjoy. This could be, there's a lot of possibilities with this, and I actually really do enjoy it. I'm really glad that I have it. I really hope that no one's spending more than $5 on this kit, because I don't necessarily think with the items that it comes with, it's necessarily worth much more than that. But the activity itself is fun, and if you happen to run across something like this at the thrift store or on the clearance section at Target or wherever, I would definitely recommend picking it up. This is a super fun craft. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, feel free to like and subscribe. I put out new videos every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I would love for you to be here for the next one. Thank you so much again, and I hope to see you then. Bye!